So this is Theories of Practice, and this is our role play video for Jacob. I'm Chris.
Sarah.
And here we go. Hi, Mrs. Benson. I'm Christina Shabani. I'm a counselor here at Women's Counseling Center. Please, this is my office. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I have an MSW in social work, and I've been in the field for 4 years, and I deal directly with women. And so tell me a little bit about yourself and what brings you in today.
I'm having problems at home.
Okay, can you elaborate just a little bit more on that?
My husband and I aren't getting along very, very well.
Okay.
And I think that I need help.
Okay. And what do you think is causing the conflict between you and your husband?
He's really controlling, and I can't do anything, and he doesn't even know I'm here.
Okay.
So
there is confidentiality laws that I am mandated to follow. So you are very safe here, and you can tell me anything that you feel comfortable telling me. But I do also have to inform you that I am a mandated reporter. So if there is any abuse that I feel that you're unsafe, I am going to have to report that. But I need you to understand that. So what can I help you with? What do you think that your goal is for coming here for the services?
I think that I need to get out with my kids. I think it's something I just don't know where to start. I don't know where to go. And I was referred to come here by my cousin.
Okay.
That you guys could help me figure out how to get out of my home.
Okay.
I don't feel safe in my home.
Okay, absolutely. We can start on that immediately. There are some resources, and we can definitely help you. I do want to tell you that sometimes leaving an abusive relationship can be dangerous. So, I want you to be completely informed. We are here to help, and, along with your willingness and your cooperation, we can do this, and we can protect you, and we can protect your kids.
But what are you going to do for me? Like, what do you guys do? How do I know you guys are going to do that?
We do have a domestic violence shelter that is completely secret. Nobody knows the location but qualified people. We could house you there. We could bring in some other resources, crisis response, anything that's going to protect you and get you away from the abuse. The abuse is going to be our main focus.
Okay.
Is this something that you're willing to commit to? And
yes, I'm scared, so I just want to make sure that you guys
absolutely, that's absolutely normal to be scared. It's a very scary situation, and I'm really sorry that you're having to go through this. And we will get this.
Be here to help me.
Absolutely, I will stand by your side.
Okay.
So there is some paperwork that I need you to fill out. Confidentiality. There is a contract. There's some other documents that I need you to fill out.
Okay.
And we will get on this today if this is what you want to do, if you want this immediately.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. Debrief. We are debriefing of the situation of the removal of the abused wife and children.
Yes. Good job. I think we hit all the key points. Let's see. Some things that you said or did that helped the other person feel comfortable and open. I think that when I expressed to you that I felt scared and you didn't feel like you said that no matter what you're going to be here, so that made me feel more comfortable that you're going to be by my side no matter what, even if I have that. So I think that was definitely something something that could possibly be improved. I don't know, maybe almost I guess that we kind of hand in hand, I guess, because you're conveying to me that you're going to be by me the whole time. So I don't know if that's actually something that you're going to be able to possibly actually do. So maybe think twice
Right.
about saying that. Only because like you would,
Right.
because doing domestic violence, I guess that would be what my one concern would be.
Right.
That.
Maybe I should say I will
Well,
be available to you.
right. Whenever you need me.
Right.
Because me thinking you're going to be
Or my agency or
Right,
someone will be. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Feedback. Let's see. Any suggestions or feedback for your partner? I think that's it. I mean, I feel confident in what you're doing, so I think I feel confident in that. For the we're still under.
So what do you think about my intro? I mean, should I go more into how I'm qualified, or do you think that the client is going to be like, oh, well, she's like so overqualified that I don't even know why I'm here.
I don't know. I think when it comes to domestic, the situation of domestic violence, I don't think I would even care that if you're qualified. I just want to make sure you're going to keep me safe. So
Right.
I think you just having to talk about yourself, I don't think would have been benefited at all. Like, just clearly letting me know that you're going to protect me. Just,
right. And give me the resources.
And give me the resources that I need.
And you felt safe that I could be able to provide the resources to get you out immediately.
And you told me all the options of what I could go or where I could go, and that you're gonna make sure those are, and that it's confident because are confidential because if a person's scared or not wanting anybody to know they're here, like a client like that.
Right. Do you feel that when I mentioned that I'm a mandated reporter?
I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking about that because when you said that, I thought, well, maybe I don't want to come to you because I don't want you to mandate to report something right away. I know that you would, but
we have to state that.
Right.
We have to state that, and I'm kind of wondering
when would we state that?
When would we state that?
Because I would be worried concerned about stating that in the beginning, even though the confidentiality thing would be understanding in the beginning, but the whole domestic mandated reporter might scare a person because it would scare me.
Yeah.
I would be like, well, then I'm not going to tell you anything because I don't want anything happening right now. I want to be safe.
Yeah.
I want to be all that stuff before I open up to you.
Yeah, but when it comes to abuse, then, it has to be stated. I mean, the client has to fully be understood what our job is.
Right.
And that's part of it. And so that's a really good question. That's one for Jacob.
Challenge accepted. Okay, so we are not gonna.
That's okay.
Go ahead and just pause it. It's on. All right, and this is my portion, and here we go. Hi, welcome to Balance and Life Services. My name is Sarah, and you go by Christina or Chris. Okay, Chris. I seen that on your paperwork, and I wasn't just quite sure. But welcome to Balance Life Services. My name is Sarah. Let me tell you a little bit about myself and the program. I graduated from Walla Walla University with my master's degree, and I've been working for this program for 6 years. It's a very well dedicated program. And we offer different services from stress management to depression, anxiety. So what brings you in today? What are we?
Well, I've been experiencing a lot of panic attacks, and I can't even go shopping without freaking out. Heart races, and I don't know how to deal with it.
Okay, so is it just when you go shopping, or is there any other? Is it just big crowds, little crowds, by yourself?
Well, it's got, I'm really not really sure. It's kind of like, I can go to Costco and then all of a sudden, I get halfway through and I freak out.
Okay.
Or like law enforcement, because I don't know, I just don't like cops and they scare me and I freak out anytime there's any kind of authoritative figure around.
Okay.
So
it's just in general, you get these panic attacks and anxiety attacks unwillingly, no matter what the situation, the scenario is. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a real fast onset kind of. I don't know.
And how long have you been having these panic attacks?
It's been going on a few years now, but I just kind of like lock myself in my house.
Okay.
And I don't really do anything.
So you stay home a lot and don't even. Okay. Well, our program here, we offer different things from single sessions to group sessions, to activities outdoors. And I know you expressed that you don't do very well in groups, so we definitely would take little baby steps from the beginning and and trying to integrate you into those type of programs. But I really think those kind of things will work well for you. What we work on is being able to communicate, figure out what those things and needs or wants are, what triggers those scenarios, how to cope with those scenarios when that best fits you. Is that something that you're interested in? Is that something that you think we can do for you?
Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm a little scared. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not sure I can do it, but
I believe in you. You can do it. It definitely is going to take a little, it's not a fast process. It's definitely a slow process, but coming to something like this is definitely, showing that you're taking the right steps in the direction to feel better and to get better, because that's important to be better. It really is. So I do believe you're making the right steps on coming and seeing us today. Did you have any questions for me?
So what happens if you want me to go into like group sessions and I have a panic attack? What is the protocol for that? Do you let me leave the room and kind of de-stress? Do you help me? I mean, 'cause I don't know what's going on with me, and it's getting so bad that obviously I'm trying to reach out, and I don't know what to do.
Okay, well, like I said before, we're not going to throw you in this group session saying, okay, Chris, tell everything to everybody. We're not going to do that to you, because we definitely want to do, small baby steps and coping skills. So once you will come in, we'll probably have quite a few different group one-on-one sessions to figure out what your needs are and what you think needs to be met, and what you feel might trigger those, and then we can slowly work on those and then group, bring you up to those group sessions. But if you do have a situation when you're in a group session and you feel like you're having a panic attack, we'll be right there with you. There'll always be one of us here at this program facilitating that, and we have keywords and things like that we can work on to make sure that you don't feel uncomfortable at all during that time. So we'll definitely make sure that you're safe. You're secure and safe here, okay? Yeah, so we do, like I said, our program is 6 months. We offer it Monday through Friday. We're very flexible here because we are a program, so we do different activities. We have a sign-up program sheet so you can see what you want to sign up for and what you're prepared for. We offer the program between 8 and 12 and 1 and 5. So you can come any day of the week and sign up. It's not a mandatory thing to be here, but it definitely, you want to be involved in everything you can possibly involve that we're going to offer you. Is that something that you're kind of interested in? Is that something you think that you would be able to be?
Yeah, I definitely will give it a go. I mean, I can't make any promises, but
just coming is, just come put your foot in the door and see. I mean, you definitely will figure that, find that out if it's something that we want. But before we even begin the program, we have to go over a couple of different types of paperwork and sign a contract and then a confidentiality agreement. And the confidentiality agreement just states that what you say and do and everything we have is here. It's sacred in our little bubble. So you don't have to worry about anything, going outside here. And then with the contract, we're going to talk about insurances and anything like that, and programs of payment and everything like that. Is that something you want to go ahead and sign up a confidentiality agreement with me today? And
yeah, I'll definitely move forward today and
then set up an appointment. You can do it. We believe in you. So let's go ahead and sign that paperwork, and then yeah. This is our debrief portion.
Or Sarah. Okay, so the things that you said and did that helped the other person feel comfortable and open up. I will tell you that when I asked what the protocol was if I have a panic attack in group, because I was expressing that large crowds scare me or give me the onset. You did say that somebody would be with me to calm me down, to help me. That that made me feel a little more secure of being able to sit in a group. I thought that was really really helpful. And then the things that could have been improved.
I can slow down.
Yeah.
I talk fast.
Yeah. But sometimes talking fast kind of sometimes shows confidence, but sometimes, it gets a little confusing for clients. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Slowing down a little bit would be really, really good. Any suggestions or feedback from your partner? I would ask a little more questions. I would dig a little deeper into the client to find out what her home life is. It's okay. Just kind of find out what the environment is, what her social status is. We know that I stay home a lot. We knew that. But overall, it was good. I felt, I was still a little anxious, but I felt like, if I could just give one group a try, that I would possibly do another. And that's how intervention starts, is one. And so
that's what I said. I was like, just make it through one. One's and
and I thought that was good. Just because I was really trying to resist, and so you kind of got me. You kind of got me going in the right direction of, one's going to turn into two is going to turn to three, and, so on and so forth. So I thought that was I really liked that part. So.
All right. So let's see. All right, so we applied the knowledge of the human behavior, social environment, a person, environment, other multiple theory of frameworks to engage with clients. And we showed empathy, reflection, interpersonal skills, and effective engaging clients.
Now, with my role play as maybe in the practitioner, you having an immediate need.
Right.
I couldn't really dig too deep because I knew what needed to happen before I could help you. And that was to get you out of the abusive environment and get the kids safe and get you safe. And I knew that once that happened, then we could start, working on the
time frame, the when, the how, the wheres.
Right. So with mine, it was like, okay, since this is an emergency situation, I need to act now as a clinician, as a social worker. I need to act now, get you into a safe environment, get the kids in a safe environment, and then work on the repercussions of what the abuse has caused.
Right.
So
when it comes, so you never know what you're going to deal with. So definitely the engagement phase focuses on whatever the client's needs are met at a certain priority time. So like with your needs, you just needed something to cope with. You needed to figure out a coping mechanism. With my needs, I needed emergency assistance.
Yes.
So definitely, the engagement stage makes a difference on what type of client you're receiving. So that's something that we've learned, that they, though you have steps to require those engagement steps, but it all depends on the client's needs that need to be met at that point in time.
Right. Being a social worker, we need to be able to flip the script and say immediate, non-immediate, emergency. And so I think that our video role play demonstrated
effective listening skills.
Right. The knowledge of what needed to happen right then and there. And I think we did really, really well.
Yes, Jacob.
I like it. That is all. Thank you.